final 59. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Now Haskins on first down. Open man is Antonio Gandy Golden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Haskins gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Haskins
Give him 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards to pick up, first down Washington. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
21-yard line.
This is Cohen, and not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
The ball carrier.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Here's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one, so you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it, field goal time. I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Being chased out left. He'll look downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
That's good.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 62 yards.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. That's complete right around the 8. There it is. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. That's complete to the tight end Werner. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
Charlie.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. And the Raiders have got him.
Haskins sacked.
And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Oh, he goes up top. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Allen Robinson, 74 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if a quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you could do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Ross Blacklock on the tackle. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This is taken at the 18. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Raiders add on to their lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
from the gun, it's Haskins. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Cohen. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
That's the end.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Here's Haskins out of the gun, and he completes it to Cohen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Draw play, Cohen. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build.
It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
When you start at your own 20, oftentimes defenses play you for the run. They stack the line of scrimmage. They decided, let's not run into that mess. Let's get outside, get to the perimeter, go high, wide, and handsome, and throw that bad boy downfield.
Beautiful ball, good catch, and then it was off to the races, one play and in the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Washington ready to try again on offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Haskins. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Ross Blacklock in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Charlie Werner, the tight end, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again, Haskins. He'll drop this one down to Cohen, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Lane. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And how about this? Viva Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Raiders on top of the football world as they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
And with that, the Dream Team stepped off the field and into football legend. What means more to your legacy?
I couldn't be more proud of what we achieved together. And I'm still in touch with most of those guys, even now that we're retired.